This is me, Jimmy Hopkins. And despite the title of this game, I'm not a bully.
Just putting you in your place.
Okay, well, sort of. After being placed into one of the world's toughest boarding schools, I must fight for respect, hustle for a little cash, and unite all the school's factions. 100%ing this game is not easy. I need to complete 52 story missions, pass every class, collect every item, and much, much more. Will I become a king of the school, or will this just be another school I get expelled from? This is 100% of Bully. The game begins with a cinematic introducing me to the town of Bullworth and my lovely family.
You've upset your mother. I've got half a mind to beat you.
Half a mind is right. Suddenly he realizes.
I can't believe you, you little monster. We'll deal with you when we get back from our honeymoon.
They just seem like very supportive parents. They drop me off at my new school, Bullworth Academy, and I'm told to go see the headmaster. Quickly, I realized the people here were probably crazier than me.
Honestly, don't mess with me.
Why is everybody so angry?
Have you ever kissed a girl?
No.
My mommy says that lots of kids pee in their bed, and it's totally normal. Moron!
Get a life, nerds suck.
Are those pants? Looks like something crappy is what it looks like.
What? I met with the principal, who was a very strange man, and pretty much told me not to cause any trouble.
You keep that nose clean, boy, or I shall clean it myself.
And I needed a school uniform, so I started towards the boys' dorm, where I found bullies outside waiting for me.
Time for a beatdown.
This taught me the basics of fighting, which was basically spamming X.
Give him the finisher.
Dude,
Give him the
what is it?
finisher. Give him the finisher.
Give him the finisher, give him the finisher. And you could do a finishing move if their health got low enough. I was feeling pretty good. Then, out of nowhere, this big old pork chop charged me. Luckily though, there was a teacher nearby to save me.
Why are you not in your uniform, young man?
I went inside the dorms and met Gary.
Go easy or they put you on medication. They did to me. Boy, nearly sent me insane.
He was a little psycho, but I agreed to be friends with him, and he showed me around. I learned you could drink soda to restore health. For the 100%, I need to drink 500 of these. Then I put on my school uniform and met Pete. I'm so upset.
You must be the new kid. I'm Pete Kowalski.
Who was the first kid that wasn't trying to actively kill me. So I liked Petey. I did some exploring after. The TV's off. And I found my first rubber band, while also getting drop kicked. I needed to find 74 more of these. Back at the school, Gary showed me around some more.
That's Russell's locker. You know, the big ape who almost put you in the hospital.
I learned I could apologize to aggressive people.
Doofus.
Just runs off. How to lockpick students' lockers, and that prefects will try to bust you if they catch you doing something bad. You are able to hide from them in trash bins though, because that's not suspicious at all. Gary then took me to Eunice. Someone had stolen her chocolate.
He took my chocolate.
So I went to find it. I told you, I wasn't a bully, and I returned them to her.
Wanna make out?
No. Oh my god. I feel uncomfortable. After, Gary took me to the cafeteria and introduced me to the school's factions.
Okay, here's the deal. Over there we got the nerds. Their turf is the library. And those are the preps. They're all money and condescending attitude. Now over there are the greasers. They think they're tough. They hang by the auto shop. And last but not least, the jocks. These guys rule the school. Definitely avoid them. Come on, let's go.
And finally, it was time for my first class, which happened to be chemistry. Each class had its own minigame, and chemistry's was pressing the correct button as it passed by. You had 2 classes each day, and there were 5 levels to each class. I passed the first one. This rewarded me with firecrackers. My second class of the day was English. Am I breakdancing? This was a word scramble, and honestly, the toughest minigame. Alright, I got enough to pass at least. Passing the class gave me the ability to apologize more effectively.
Please don't hurt me.
Stupid.
Classes were over for the day, and I had another run-in with a bully.
Come here, you little...
Yeah.
So I chased him down, beating up some of his goons. Oh, I just double punch him. I learned I could pick up weapons, and I started hucking stuff at him. Did I just kill him? This unlocked me the slingshot, and I lost 5 bully respect. Each faction had its own respect level. You gained and lost respect based on the task completed. I returned to my dorm room after. What am I brewing? I'm making heroin or something. Past 7 p.m., I could sleep and started a new day. Who wears their shoes in bed? Gary wanted to test out my slingshot the next morning, so I followed him to the old bus, where I learned how to use it by shooting out the windows.
Guess you don't suck.
Then he took me to the football field to mess with some jocks. I snuck up the tree and shot at them while they practiced. Oh, sniper. Not really sure how they didn't see me. But because of this mission, I'd missed my first class of the day. So I headed to the second class, which was gym. And the first lesson was wrestling. Why is he wearing it like that?
I have nervous bowels.
I don't think this is how you wrestle. Here, I learned 2 new fighting moves, the headbutt and the knee combo. I don't remember gym being like that. After gym, I did the penalty shootout challenge. Winning this once was part of the 100%. And then I headed to the library, where I met Algie. Dude, zip up your pants. He needed to be escorted to the bathroom, so I had to defend him from bullies, getting to test out my new fighting moves.
Mommy told me to always wash my hands.
That night, I met up with Gary and Petey. Gary had the bright idea to mess with the hobo behind the school.
This is gonna be fun.
Harassing some old homeless guy is fun.
It is.
I told you, this guy is a lunatic. So we went out to the old bus to find him.
Get out of here, you little scum!
The hobo scared them off, but me being a manly man, I stayed. He said he liked how brave I was, and told me if I found any radio transistors for him, he'd teach me new secret fighting moves. So I went to find one, and brought it back to him. The first move he taught me was the uppercut.
If you want to catch that killer instinct,
There were 6 total transistors, so 5 more to go. When I returned to the dorm, Algie came looking for more help. His friend Bucky had gone missing, so I went out looking for him. And I found him at the shop. He had bullies messing with him, so I dealt with them. And we were able to escape. Bucky rewarded me with a skateboard. This made travel way better. The next morning, PD came to me with an errand. There are 50 total errands, so I won't show them all, but I'll try to keep you updated. For the first one, I needed to deliver a package to Beatrice. Here you go, Beatrice. This was up my butt. Yeah, okay. Yeah, put it in yours. After delivering it, I found she was having some problems with another girl. This girl had stolen her lab notes.
Well, if you get them back, I'll kiss you.
Ugh. That's okay.
Oh.
So I went to the gym and took them back, leaving a stink bomb behind. And returned them to Beatrice. Oh my gosh. So much kissing. My morning class was biology, where I had to dissect a frog. I used pins to hold it down, a scalpel to open it up, and forceps to peel back the skin. Not gross. I'm actually kind of learning a lot though. Then I removed its insides and passed the class. Is that a fetus in the background? Is that a child? Why does the professor have that? My second class was music, and the first instrument was the cowbell. This was me in elementary school. My cowbelling skills were next level stuff. After class, Beatrice needed more help. Her diary had been taken, so I had to go steal it back from the teacher's lounge.
In the diary, I talk a lot about you and me.
What?
While sneaking in the back of the school, I found a Grottos and Gremlins card. I needed to collect 40 of these. Inside the teacher's lounge, I found her diary. The whole thought of us making sweet organic chemistry just sends shivers down my spine. And returned it to her. The next morning, I passed chemistry too, unlocking the stink bomb for my chem set. Then I barely passed English too. Shit.
well, you're a feisty one, aren't you, James?
You're a feisty one. Gaining the ability to give better taunts. After class, I witnessed Ernest hanging posters when some jocks came to bully him.
What's this? Class Paris.
He can't read it. He pleaded with me to protect him from the jocks while he gave his class presidency speech later that day. I agreed, so I went and hid in the balcony of the auditorium. While he gave his speech, I had to ward off jocks with my slingshot.
You out there feel abused by society. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
They sound so excited. I was successful and rewarded the ability to scope in with my slingshot.
It would be nice if you showed your interest in me by presenting me with a gift of some kind.
How about this as a gift? After, I completed an errand to pick 3 lockers, and then went to the dorms. What are you doing in my bed? Where I found Gary had got me a costume. What? It was Halloween night, and we went around the school completing pranks. They just run off. I just tripped myself. No, I'm stuck. Then Gary had one of his bright ideas to feed Chad's dog some rancid meat in order to get a good old-fashioned bag of poo.
That's gross.
Oh, just instantly.
Score!
We took the poo to the teacher's lounge, lit it on fire, and pulled the fire alarm. Ew, that's disgusting. This prank unlocked me the red ninja outfit. Oh my god. What? Dude, this is sick. I'm just gonna wear this. The next day, Gary told me he found something incredible. So I followed him into the school's basement. Inside, there was a string of puzzles we needed to solve to open up the doors. Good thing I brought my ninja outfit. And I found another radio transistor for the hobo. Then we ended up in the hole. What is this? Where all of a sudden, Gary decided to turn on me.
You want to run this school? I want to run this school. Only one of us is gonna make it. And it's gonna be me!
He had lied to Russell, setting me up to fight him.
Come here. Russell wants vengeance.
Oh, I gotta see. Oh! I can, wedgie him.
I'll let the winner hang out at my house.
No, I dodged it. No.
Let's make this fun. Does anyone have a sword or mace?
Ow. Oh my gosh. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I hate this one. I managed to defeat the alpha bully. Yes. And I confronted Gary.
You happy now, jerk?
Ecstatic! I love to watch 2 morons beat the crap out of each other.
Why'd you do it, Gary? I thought we were friends.
Friends?
This friendship was over.
Well done, Jimmy.
Thankfully, I was able to reconcile with Russell.
Yeah?
Look, I never said anything about your mom or farmyard animals.
You did it?
No, but I want you to stop bullying weak kids.
This gained me 100% bully respect, so they wouldn't bother me anymore. And I finished chapter 1, so the gates opened up and I could travel outside the school.
Well, Jimmy, word on the street is you're something of a pugilist.
No, sir, I never pugilized in my life.
He doesn't mind that I'm dressed as a ninja. The next morning, I was approached by a prep. He told me to visit the boxing gym in downtown Bullworth sometime, but I had classes to attend, so I went to biology 2, where I dissected a rat.
What's the matter? Don't you like cutting things open?
Oh my god, this professor is a psycho. And after, I had music 2, where I got to try out the maracas. After my classes, I went to the hobo to give him the transistor I'd found, and he taught me the leg sweep combo. Ooh, I like that one. Didn't the front gate open? Oh, I can go outside now. With the gate opened, I headed into Bullworth town to explore. Oh, I got a bike. In town, if you caused any trouble, you'd now have to deal with the cops. No way. Dude, what is going on? And that night, I decided to switch back to the school outfit because the prefects will try to bust you for not wearing it on campus. The next morning, I had shop class. This minigame was very similar to the chemistry one, but I couldn't understand that you needed to keep rotating the joystick instead of just doing it once. What am I doing wrong? And I failed shop. Alright, well, that was lame. Before my second class, I overheard Professor Hattrick reprimanding Professor Galloway for bringing liquor on campus.
I think it is my duty to get you sacked.
So even though Professor Galloway probably deserved it, I stepped in and volunteered to clear out his stashes before Hattrick could find them. Why am I doing the teacher's dirty work now?
Get that kid!
And after I had done so, I brought them all to Miss Phillips, one of Galloway's only friends. She rewarded me with a camera, so now I was able to attend photography class, which coincidentally was my next class.
I'll be handing out your cameras and first assignment in a moment.
For photography, you were given a task that needed to be completed within a certain time. The first one was to take pictures of banners around the school. That is a horrible picture. I don't know what this is talking about. Passing the class gave me the ability to save pictures to my photo album. Why do I have this? Is that her and the hobo in Los Luenos? And that night, I went downtown and found a carnival. There was a whole bunch of games I could play in order to win some tickets, and even a go-kart racetrack. Dude, these guys literally are diabolical. No way, he's... Oh my... Dude, he's literally faced the wrong way. Oh my... Okay, I cooked him.
No one's surprised I won.
I visited the lunch lady the following morning.
Nice.
Oh, that is disgusting. She needed me to run some errands for her. So I took her bike and rode into town. I picked up the stuff she needed, starting with the discount meat.
Hello, can I help you? Ah, yes, the discount meat. It expires at midnight.
Then her razor, and finally her laundry. I also learned you could fast travel back to the school with a bus stop. I never learned the bus driver's name though, so I nicknamed him Dave. Thanks Dave for the ride. He's a homie. I dropped off the items to Edna.
You better use that meat soon. The clerk said it expires at midnight.
Nonsense! There are no fuzzy eaters at Bullworth. It'll last for a month!
Then I headed to geography. This minigame was my favorite, but if you didn't put the flag perfectly on the X, it would mark it as wrong, which was confusing.
A fair guess.
What?
But I'm afraid it's wrong.
Since when is this not France? After that was my first math class, where we did math. 50 equals that. All that math I learned in school is finally paying off. I paid a visit to the boxing gym after school, and I noticed a tournament was happening. The winner won a home. So straight into the arena I went. My first fight was with Chad. Oh my gosh, I could just wail on this guy. Then came Justin, and lastly Parker. 1 round knockout. This unlocked the beach clubhouse. Dude, that's crazy. That's actually sick. I got a whole bar in my house. I'm on the come up. This place was sweet and functioned similar to my dorm. It also had a racing arcade game in it, which of course I beat. In town the next morning, someone asked me to make food deliveries.
Waste of time.
Yo, what a sick outfit. So I went around delivering packages. Why are the people just roasting me? Dude, this is the most hostile town ever.
It's a bigger jerk
I didn't even say anything. Then headed back to school. What's up, Dave? See you later, Dave. Today I had chemistry 3. Yo, he doesn't even say anything about me wearing fry hat. Unlocking itching powder. I gotta try this. Okay. And English 3, which gave me the ability to apologize to prefects for small crimes.
Aw, cheer up.
He just turns around. Sequel, the movie. What a great name for a movie. After class, I ran into Pinky downtown. She told me she liked flowers.
Hello, can I help you find anything?
Need flowers. So I purchased some.
Bye-bye.
And brought them to her. We went on a date that night to the carnival. I needed to play carnival games to get tickets. Dude, I gotta take this hat off. I can't see past it. I'm inside my head now. That was so much easier when I can see what I'm shooting for.
I can't believe he scammed me.
So I could purchase the teddy bear for her. I got another girlfriend. And sadly, it was time to say goodbye to the Fry Man costume. Oh, that's a sick hat. Oh, Albert Einstein face. I went to the boxing gym to see the preps the next morning, but of course, they wouldn't talk to me without an Aquaberry sweater. 17 bucks? So I purchased one and came back.
Look, there he is.
They wanted to get revenge on Professor Hattrick for what he did to Professor Galloway by egging him. So I stopped at the store to get some eggs. That's some good price for eggs right there. $1.50, they're like $7 right now. And then met up with them at Tad's house.
Got the eggs, Hopkins? You bet. Then give them to me. Take them.
However, that lunatic Gary beat me there, and he turned them against me now.
Tad, you're not gonna take that kind of crap from this scumbag, are you?
You've been rude about Mommy. Let's get this, Papa.
Oh my, this guy is always causing problems. Find a way out of Tad's yard? So I had to fight my way off his property. This unlocked a stockpile of eggs in my dorm room. Oh, there's a dog. Can I pet it? Nope. Dang. Oh, there's gnomes. This is the final collectible item, and I need 25 of these. Hey, Dave. I missed my first class, but made it back for gym. Today's lesson was dodgeball. Dominated them. Winning dodgeball made me more accurate with my weapons. After class, PD told me of a bike race going on. So we hopped on our bikes and headed to the beach.
You pathetic wretches! Come on, don't make me laugh. They've got nothing on us.
Bike races were pretty much a whole lot of smashing A.
You are messing with the wrong.
I absolutely cooked these doofuses. Let's go. Winning a rad trophy.
You came for your trophy, huh?
Yep.
Here she is. Beautiful. Molded plastic, covered in aluminum wrap, with your name misspelled on it.
Excellent.
Great.
And unlocking more bike races, which I'll save to the end because bike races were pretty boring. The following morning, I dissected a fish in biology. And after the class, the professor asked me to kill a plant in the prep's house.
There are two sides to biology, boy. Life and death. Do I make myself clear?
Very clear, sir. You want me to kill Darby Harrington? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Not the boy, the plant, boy. Kill the plant.
Oh, right.
But in order to sneak into the prep's house, I needed to look like one. So I went and got a fresh haircut. Well, I guess the barber sprinkled chia seeds on my head or something, because my hair grew. How's my hair getting longer? Wait, can I take this?
Get lost, sucker.
This guy was not messing around. And I stuck my way into the Harrington house. On the top floor, they had a poison gas gun right next to the plant I needed to kill. Toxic materials. Use caution when handling. Why do they have this right next to that? So I killed the plant and then had to fight my way out of there. Wait, can I use this?
I'm trained in Thai kickboxing.
Oh my gosh. Later, PD gave me an idea to gain the respect of the preps by beating their best man at boxing.
You gotta prove to them you're better than their best man. Why don't you box that dumb jerk Biff?
So I went to the gym and challenged Biff to boxing. Oh, he's cornered. Biff couldn't see what was happening with these lightning fast moves, and I knocked him out. I thought I'd be their champion, but then Derby came in and convinced them to all rebel against me.
It takes more than victory to become a champion. It takes breeding and nepotism and snobbery.
So a brawl broke out. But all those new hobo fighting moves were paying off, and I finished off Derby. I now had 100% respect from the preps.
Who's the boss now?
And I unlocked a new part of town, New Coventry. My next focus would be on the greasers. It was now winter, so I put together a new look. Look at the bass hat. Yeah, we're rocking that. And rode into town to explore the new part of the city. Here, I found a drunk homeless man dressed as Santa Claus.
And Miss Prancer.
What?
He was always my favorite. Not Rudolph.
No.
He was upset that the kids around town were throwing snowballs at him, so he asked me to get back at them. Jimmy's willing to help literally anybody, and I returned to the school. It looked like Dave was on holiday break or something. I'd missed my first class, but my second class was photography, where I had to take portraits of students.
Is that a cancerous growth?
This unlocked me the yearbook. I'd have to take a picture of every student for the 100%, so I started snapping as many as I could. Then I finished the day by heading into town and got a job delivering newspaper. I got a sniper. The following morning, I was given a Christmas gift from my mom. Ooh, the sweater's kind of sick. Then I went to the Nerds Hangout, where I had to set a new high score in this con sumo game. It was a simple arcade game, and after beating the high score, I unlocked the bottle rocket.
I always said I'd give my bottle rocket launcher to whoever beat Fatty's high score. Here, take it.
I also had access to the Nerds Hangout now.
Better collect that.
Ooh, transistor. Oh yeah, now I'm a cowboy. Howdy. I then realized I could go into the bike shop and purchased one. I now had a vehicle storage where my bike was kept. Oh my gosh, this is literally GTA. Oh yeah, this thing's fast. I ran errands for the remainder of the day. Oh, the dog is chasing me. Why is this dog so wicked fast?
I'm done.
It's still chasing me. Oh, I can wheelie? Dude, I got some skills. And found another radio transistor. So I brought the 2 transistors I had to the hobo. He taught me the heavy kick combo and the 5-hit combo. Ooh.
You know what would be cool? If you egged the girls' door.
Egg the girls. Oh my gosh. Alright.
Someone keeps egging our dorm. I think it's time someone egged the boys' dorm.
Who could have done that? Sure, I'll do it. The next day, I passed Chemistry 4. Then I tossed a firecracker in a toilet.
Leave it! Don't do that!
Before going to English. And unfortunately, I flunked this class. These were so hard. No.
Try again, James.
After class, I spent the day trying to get more errands done.
Hey man, can you get me some TP? It's a bit of an emergency.
Yeah, okay.
Have I always been able to go in here?
Hey, thanks a lot, big guy.
And the next day, I had my first art class. I didn't understand what the goal was, and I flunked this class too. Who flunks art? But after, I had gym, and we did more wrestling. I learned 2 new fighting moves. The knee drop, oh, that's brutal, and the 3-hit combo.
I can't do anything right!
After class, I ran into the homeless Santa again.
Hey, I'm, Santa Claus.
He told me there was someone impersonating him as Santa Claus, and I needed to take them down. I don't know why I feel obligated to help everyone, but I found him at the town square and started to destroy everything.
This is gonna be maybe smiling.
Oh! He's got elves.
He's destroyed everything!
This is just wrong.
Oh, I can take it out of my size. Come on, let's go. Let's rumble. Nice Christmas.
Oh my god.
Oh, Christmas is ruined.
Done and done right.
Done and done right. Look at the elves. The next morning, I passed biology and then music, where I got to play a drum. I also realized there is more music than just me, but I had the music muted in the game, so I just didn't hear it before. After class, Miss Peters told me I had to fill in for their missing drummer in the school show.
Well, we are about to go on stage in a couple of minutes, but our lead percussionist has appendicitis.
So it was my time to shine on the big stage. Later that night, I found the 5th transistor, and I brought it to the hobo. He taught me the roundhouse kick. Only 1 transistor left. Then I ran into Johnny. He said he knew his girlfriend Lola was cheating on him with a prep.
She's cheating on me, man. I know she is.
But he needed evidence. So I went full detective mode and got pictures of them together. Johnny was not pleased to see these photos.
Knew it! I just knew it!
So he sent me to provoke Gord, the prep that was with his girl, and get him to chase me onto greaser territory.
Well, hello, Gord. Seems like you've been messing where you ought not.
This led to a battle in the Greaser's bike arena. It was chaos. But in the end, I managed to get Gord off his bike and beat him up.
Here's your cash. Now scram.
Yeah, okay, Johnny.
The next morning, I looked through some of the hilarious outfits I'd unlocked. Elf outfit. Oh my gosh. I gotta take this out for a spin. And then I went to shop class, finally passing it and unlocking the BMX bike. But the bike sucks. Then I ran into the preps.
Oh, it's you.
How could they tell? They were upset with how the Greasers were treating Gord. I'm not sure they realized I beat up Gord, but I decided to play both sides.
Father says leadership is about looking after those you lead. He taught me that right before he laid everyone off.
So what do you want me to do?
Send them a message all over their dirty little slum.
So I went and laid down some tags on their turf. Jimmy was here. What type of spray is that? It's not rebellious to wear a leather jacket and have dumb hair.
Mr. Galloway would be proud.
And I still managed to make it back in time for photography class. Take photos of hobos or dogs in New Coventry.
I pay you 5 cents. The rich can drink a lot.
After, I decided it was time to switch the outfit and went to the Greaser hangout, where I had to beat up a few of them. Oh, triple! Unlocking their hangout. Later, I met Ernest in the library. He told me that the Greasers were after Algie because he'd been talking with Lola.
Find Algie and get him back here until Johnny comes to his senses.
So I headed to New Coventry, where I found him and Chad both being played by her.
You're pathetic. But I thought she liked me. We gotta get out of here before Johnny Vincent sees you hanging out with his girlfriend.
The Greasers saw us. So I hopped on the back of Chad's bike and shot at them as they chased us. Oh, I'm good at this. This is like Halo. We managed to just barely escape.
Well, thanks for all the help, Jimmy. Perhaps you could come over to the observatory and play a game or two of Grottos and Gremlins with us sometime.
No.
No. I passed Geography 2 the next day. Ooh, states. Interesting. Unlocking the rubber band locations on the map, making it way easier to find them. Then I passed Math 2. After class, I found out Hattrick had been bad-mouthing Galloway again for drinking.
Better keep this out of harm's way.
Oh my gosh. So I decided to take it into my own hands to mess with Hattrick. As he was leaving for the night, I grabbed onto his car. Oh, this is sick. And nicked a ride to his house, where I started destroying all the plants on his property. Why does he have so many plants? While avoiding the cops. Dude, these guys are blind. Once I did enough destruction, I managed to sneak off into the night. The following morning, I hitched a ride to school, and I had my final chemistry course. Once all levels of a class were complete, I wasn't required to go anymore.
The coursework is done, gentlemen. You may go. Those of you with a keen interest in the subject may return and do work for extra credit.
Then I had English 4. Thankfully, I was able to pass it this time. I could now deal with bullies from a distance.
Yeah, keep trying to pretend you're not an idiot.
What? So I guess I just spoke louder. After class, I found Johnny and Lola Lola instigated us into racing each other for her.
Ain't no one fast like me.
Really? So you could beat Jimmy in a race?
Definitely.
I heard he was pretty fast.
So we had ourselves a bike race, and of course I wasn't losing. This bike race actually had a little depth to it. Oh my gosh, is this a Subway Surfer?
Geronimo!
Come on, let's go! I won the race, so Lola was mine. Oh, right in front of Johnny. However, this quickly backfired for her because they kicked her out of their hangout.
I'm not like that.
Okay.
But I left all my things in the abandoned tenements where they hang out.
So of course she asked me to go in there and get her stuff back. While breaking in, I found the final radio transmitter. And once inside, I had a bit of fighting to do. Yoink. Oh gosh. It's brutal. But on the top floor, I ran into Norton, a big guy with a even bigger hammer.
I just love wrecking things with my
Oh my gosh, that thing's insane. How did that not just kill me? Oh my gosh, it's gonna kill me in like 2 shots. The bottle rocket was clutch here. Oh my gosh, this thing's crazy good. Oh, this is cheat codes. I finished off Norton and took his hammer.
Get down to business.
Yo. Using this, I was able to retrieve Lola's items. No! Oh, it's not gonna let me keep it. And I returned her stuff. However, this caused chaos to break out, and an all-out war started. So I had to take down even more greasers.
Who won? Me! Jimmy Hopkins! That's who!
And then Johnny came to fight, absolutely flattening me like a pancake.
It's gonna be fun.
Oh! Did you just kill me?
Get out of here! The cops!
You're lucky, Jimmy.
Thankfully, the cops showed up and everyone scrammed. So I chased after Johnny. They got their cop car back here. And he led me to the scrapyard. Oh. Ow.
Hey, Jimmy, help me get to the crane.
I was surrounded, and I needed to take out the greasers with my slingshot while dodging attacks from Johnny. After I took out the final greaser, Petey snatched Johnny's bike. Oh my gosh. And that's when the real fight began. He slammed me down again. Oh my god, he's so strong. Okay. Almost killing me. So I tried to keep my distance, which led me to discover a strategy. I could tire him out by running, and when he stops for breath, I wail on him. Oh my gosh. And when his health got low enough, I finished him off. Yes! Let's go. I was in charge of the greasers now.
I'm tougher than you, so maybe now you'll stop bullying everyone. You work for me now.
Oh, man.
And I only had the nerds and the jocks left to deal with.
Petey, get up. I think we found some new people to have some fun with.
The next day started with art class. I finally figured out you needed to connect the line to the border. Yes, I see. Oh, is that the professor?
That's excellent, Jimmy. Mind if I keep it?
Please, I don't know why I would want it. I unlocked the ability to exchange gifts for a kiss, and kisses gain a 25% health bonus.
You paying attention?
You paying attention? Then I passed Gym 4, increasing my weapon accuracy even more. And I brought the final transistor to the hobo, learning the overhead punch. Oh, the next thing you know, the hobo was gone. What is happening? Did he just fly away? Wait, what? I think he got abducted by aliens, but they just didn't render in. After, I went to Algie to ask for help dealing with the jocks.
So what do you say, Algie? Us help you? Yeah, think of everything I've done for you since I got here. You? You're like a bouncer. We're a bit above helping people like you.
So Petey gave me the idea to go to the nerd's leader, Ernest, and get him on my side. The first challenge was finding out where he was.
Why don't you look for some dinner? He's at the observatory, but don't tell him I told you.
Well, that was easy. So I headed to the observatory. And the second challenge was getting past the nerds. That was also easy. But of course, Ernest had a potato turret guarding the base. So I did some zigging and zagging, getting close enough to blow up the transformer. Oh, there we go. This opened the gate. Then I got my chance to operate the potato launcher. Oh yeah. Dude, this is sick. Oh, just go, 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 go. Blowing down the observatory doors. Inside, he had another potato launcher, and I had to shoot out the supports while dodging his shots. Yes. Okay. He just cartoon ran on that thing. What is that? Is that TNT? Oh my gosh. I had to do this a couple more times, but it wasn't enough to stop me, and I defeated him, unlocking a new weapon.
Here, just take it! Now listen, we both want the same thing, to teach those jocks a lesson. From now on, we're buddies.
Ooh, the spud gun. Dude, I gotta be unstoppable with this. Is that a rat? Okay, that's the most invincible rat out there. The next morning, I went to my final biology class. Oh, what is this? There we go. The final biology class passed. Then banged out in music on the snare drum. Thank you. After class, I spoke with Miss Phillips.
So what really happened to Mr. Galloway? Where did he go?
And apparently, Galloway had disappeared. Hattrick was behind this. He had convinced him to check into the asylum behind the school to fix his drinking problem.
Don't you worry, miss. I'll get him out. Okay.
I have never heard of anyone going to an asylum for a drinking problem. Also, what type of school has secret tunnels behind it, especially ones that lead to an insane asylum? Happy Volt Asylum, home for the mentally unwell. They just have this behind the school? Anyways, of course they wouldn't let me in.
Hey, what's new?
I've taken bigger craps than you, homeboy!
Okay. So I had to sneak in. Oh my god, what is that?
What are you doing? Let's be friends, but don't anger the Watcher.
What am I doing in here? Oh my god, that guy's so weird. I destroyed their security system and got into the building. Oh my gosh. I was able to find Galloway.
Hey, Mr. Galloway.
Oh. Hi, Jimmy.
And convinced him to leave. We just ran out? What?
Jimmy, I really appreciate this. Thank you.
The following day, I passed Shop 2, getting an upgrade to my BMX bike. Ooh, that's pretty cool. You alright, man? Then I passed Photography 4 by taking some panoramic photos. Boom. I ran into Algie after in the library.
Yo, Jimmy, I'm over here. Give me 5, dude. No.
He told me some nerds needed help at the carnival, so I headed there. Whoa. And I showed up just in time.
Are you afraid? I'm so glad you got here, Jimmy. The Jocks have taken over. You gotta get us out of here.
Oh, well, I can't go that way. So we made our way through the fun house, taking over the control room and stopping the Jocks from catching us. Yes, I got him. No way, they're lost again. What is he doing?
The cheese is in the hot dog. Amazing.
And we made our escape. On the way back to school, I noticed a new job I could do, mowing lawns. Gotta get a nice edge on this thing. Job's complete. The next morning, I had Geography 3, which was Asian countries. I managed to pass, unlocking the G&G card locations. That's very convenient. Then I barely managed to pass Math 3. Ooh. I barely passed that. That's embarrassing.
I see someone's done their homework.
After class, I visited Ernest at the observatory. He said he needed scandalous pictures of Mandy, one of the cheerleaders, for some plan of his to get at the Jocks.
You want me to get incriminating pictures of the head cheerleader just for your plan? The kind of pictures that could land me in jail or worse?
It's not easy being the boss.
I feel like I should have asked a couple more questions there. But I trusted him and I snuck into the girl's dorm, taking photos of her. You didn't see nothing. But this plan of his backfired, if there was any plan to begin with, because shortly after giving him the photos, the Jocks were coming to beat him up.
The Jocks are coming to kill us! Oh, thanks to you and your sordid little pictures.
You wanted them. You're the sicko.
Oh, a healthy interest in sexual matters is natural during puberty, bud.
Just go fix the defense system and I'll take care of the goons.
Come on, you wimps! We're coming to get out of here, sickos!
So I had to help stop them.
To the barricades!
We're doomed! The Jocks are coming!
I started with the spud gun. Oh, this thing's unstoppable. But when I ran out of ammo, I retreated to the machine gun. Oh yes, I love this. Taking down the waves of Jock attacks. Chopper gunner in this thing. Look at the line of them all just holding their knees.
Done and done right.
After which, I found Mandy. She was pretty upset about the photos.
I know, it's funny. I'm the girl in the dirty pictures, haha.
What are you talking about?
Ugh, don't pretend you don't know. Everybody knows.
Knows what?
There's posters of me all over town.
Turns out, the nerds had made posters of her and hung them up around the school. So they probably did deserve to be beaten up by the Jocks.
I tell you what, you wait here. I'll get rid of those posters for you, or at least cover them up.
I see, I'm playing the good cop, bad cop. I take the photos and then I get rid of them. And I went around the school spray painting over top of them. What? That's not what they look like.
She's got the hots from me, I know it.
I think I've got some mayonnaise on my pants.
Oh my, gross.
Oh, you are the sweetest boy ever!
Hey.
I spent the next morning collecting rubber bands. Then I went to my final English class. Oh well, we passed it. This is gotta be the toughest one to do. Gaining an apology bonus. That day I did some jobs. Now this is gaming. Professionally done. Completed errands and collected items. Rich scum. The next morning, I had art too. Wait, are they all pictures of her? Wait, that was the same one, I think. Increasing my health bonus to 50% for each kiss. Then played my final game of dodgeball. Let's go! Gym complete. Getting my final accuracy upgrade. After class, Ernest had a new plan to deal with the jocks. For this plan, I needed to get the mascot costume. So my first task was to anger the mascot into chasing me.
You suck! Stop that! You got nothing.
Okay, where's the potato gun? Oh, this guy is tough.
What's your problem, man? I'm gonna maim you!
Once he was pissed, he chased me right into a nerd ambush.
Up here, suckers! What the? You're gonna be... Whoa, what's all this?
But I was left to fight him one-on-one, mano a mano. Jeez.
Activate bull power!
Oh my gosh. What'd he do? He stunned me. Uh-oh. Can I dodge? I got him pinned. I got him pinned. After finishing him off... Oh, the noogie! I earned the mascot outfit. Oh, we got the outfit. Dude, this thing is sick. When I had the outfit on, I could do the cow dance, which the jocks absolutely loved. So did I. I make a good mascot. I used this to my advantage to sabotage their upcoming game. First, I received a tampered with ball that I snuck into a bag.
You should come this way.
They don't notice the stick of firework on there.
Interception!
Oh my god.
Here, take this glue bottle. It's full of glue. Go create a sticky
No,
situation on the
take
team
this glue.
benches.
It's full of glue.
Sticky situation.
Then I put super glue on the bench. Oh god. And when the jocks came for me, I pulled out my secret weapon, the cow dance.
Kick your ass! Whoa, that's cool!
They just...
You're so dorky! I'm not you.
Oh my gosh. They just run away. After that, I took a whiz in their water.
That's like totally grody!
Covered the field with marbles. And changed the scoreboard. Jocks play with their balls. That's so stupid. The jocks had enough of my chaos.
You're dead, Hopkins! Yeah, dead, Hopkins!
And they started throwing the firework rig balls at me. I had to dodge them. Oh gosh. Pick them up and throw them back. Oh! Dude, I love the surrounding. In the rain, look at the fans going. All while dealing with the jocks that they sent for me. It was very helpful that Jimmy had an absolute laser of an arm. Catch that! I cleared their final defenses, chased down Ted, and sacked him. Boom! Sacked! Before getting absolutely ran through. But I was now in charge of all the factions, and the king of the school.
Oh, Jimmy, you did it! You did it!
I'm king of the school!
Oh, you beat them all in front of everybody!
Thanks for your help, Petey.
Oh, this is gonna be great!
We'd see how long that would last, though. The fall and rise of Jimmy Hopkins. aged 15. My newly acquired friends wanted me to leave my mark by tagging up the town hall building.
You should leave your mark on City Hall!
Yeah, dude!
And Petey was trying to warn me about Gary, but I just brushed him off.
Wait, Jimmy, don't forget about Gary! Wait for me!
Trying to please them, I headed downtown and climbed up City Hall. Whoa. Look at that view. And I left a cheeky tag for the city to see. Bullworthless.
I did it! That's great. Listen, we've got a problem. I'm the king, Petey, the king! Whatever, you're a king with a load of problems. I've only been gone a couple hours. What could have happened? All kinds of things.
The school had erupted in chaos, and I instantly lost all the respect I had gained from each faction. What? No, I'm losing everybody's respect. Oh my gosh, what happened? First off, Hattrick was about to get Galloway fired again.
Mr. Galloway, should you really be doing that?
Oh, Jimmy.
At this point, Galloway probably deserved to be fired, but Hattrick was also selling test answers to students, it turns out.
And Hattrick gets away with taking bribes from his pupils.
He does?
Yes.
All right, let me see what I can do.
So I had to quickly gather evidence of him doing this, and I showed up right in time.
Drinking? I will terminate the employment contract of any staff member found corrupting children.
Is that so? Then you might want to look at these.
Giving the evidence to the headmaster.
And to think I trusted you, Hattrick? You're fired. But
Oh. Wait, who's gonna be the math teacher now? Then I found the gym had been set on fire, and somehow I got blamed for it.
How'd that happen?
As if you don't know! You're a degenerate to think I trusted you!
It wasn't me!
There were still people inside, so I went in and started putting out the fires. Oh, I'm so strong.
Would you mind helping me again? Please!
Saving everyone that was trapped. After that, I found out rats were on the loose in the library, and again, I was blamed for it.
Some king you turned out to be!
Oh, how I long for the old days!
So I went in and took care of all the rats. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. This is really the only way. And it turns out that the rats came from a book delivery crate.
Yes, those crates. The rats appeared once those books were delivered.
Lastly, I found out that Johnny had been taken to the insane asylum. And you know it? I was blamed for it.
Johnny's disappeared, gone crazy, abducted by aliens.
I bet it was you, Hopkins.
Yeah.
I'll get your boy back, all right? See you later, freaks.
So now it was my duty to break him out. I snuck into the asylum, slipping past the orderlies. Don't mind me just buying a soda.
Ready to rock.
They got Johnny in here deep. He must have been doing some crazy stuff. And finding an outfit. Oh yeah, I work here. Don't worry about it. I was able to open up all the cells. Come on, Johnny. And we made a break for it.
Thanks for getting me out, Jimmy.
How'd you get in there to begin with?
Some of the local kids said they'd gotten together with Lola. I went a little crazy.
So the townies had tricked him. The next morning, I passed shop 3.
All right, you're getting somewhere now.
Then I finished photography class by taking pictures of the freaks at the carnival. From the depths of the sea, the last mermaid. And I had unlocked the final part of the map, where the townies lived. So I went down there to explore. Then I met Zoe.
I was at Bullworth once. I got kicked out.
Why?
Let's just say Mr. Burton is a dirty creep.
Seriously? I would love to teach that guy a lesson. He bullies everyone.
So she wanted to get back at him. She sent me out to go get some bolt cutters, and I met her at the park.
Burton always goes to the can when he goes running. We've got to make sure he uses this one and send him on a trip.
So I destroyed all the other cans.
Damn vandals! Ah, much better.
Ram the tractor? Where did we get the tractor? And then I sent him flying. Oh my god!
Oh my god! Corn! I didn't have corn for dinner! Ah, this is awful!
Yo.
Ah.
There were a couple missions I didn't show in this video involving Mr. Burton, showing him to be not the greatest human being. So if anyone deserved this, it was definitely him. The next morning, I passed Geography 4.
By Jove, you've done it, Hopkins!
And then I had math class as well. I was scared that I had soft-locked myself from finishing math since Hatrick was the teacher and he gotten fired. What? He's back. Unless that is not him. That guy looks exactly like the old teacher. But it turns out they hired someone that looks exactly like him. After class, I found out that the preps had also been vandalized. And yeah, I was blamed.
It was you, creep. What was me?
Don't play innocent with us!
Their trophies had been stolen from them, and I had to find out who did it.
Well, if it wasn't you, then who was it? I bet it was those greaseballs. I know it, they've always hated us.
I spoke with the greasers, and they said that the townies have been up to no good. So I headed to their factory. Sneaking around, I found them filling delivery crates with rats.
All the little nerds running around screaming like girls.
Then I followed them to the docks and found them burning the preps' trophies. I brought back the photos to the preps, but they didn't seem to care.
Listen, you over-fortunate numbskull. They did everything. Put Johnny Vincent in the home, let the rats out of the library, everything, including your trophies.
Why?
Because I listened to Gary.
So it is your fault.
No, it was Gary's fault.
You, my friend, have got delusions of grandeur. Nobody cares about you or Gary.
You are an idiot, Hopkins.
I've got a photograph.
You know what you can do with that, don't you?
What more did I need to do? And the next morning, I awoke to this announcement.
Hopkins to the office. We're very disappointed in you.
What? So I headed to the office, where I met with the headmaster.
Well, you'll have to pursue your comedic talents elsewhere, boy. Bullworth is not for you.
And I was expelled from the school.
A commendable pupil did feel the need to tell me you were responsible for this outrage.
Gary Smith!
Gary had lied and told the headmaster I was behind everything.
I tried to contact your mother, but she's still off on a cruise.
However, my parents were still gone on their honeymoon. At this point, if I was Jimmy, I'd assume they're not coming back. But this made it so I could stay on campus. I just couldn't attend classes. What? I also can't wear the school uniform anymore. That means I get to wear whatever I want. I might have to throw the alien costume back on. Oh, we gotta go with the 80s rocker outfit. That is sick. All right, I'm expelled, but at least I look cool. I needed to find out what was going on with the townies.
We gotta prove Gary was behind everything. We don't even know if it was Gary. All we know is townie kids beat up a bunch of Bullworth kids. I mean, I don't even care anymore.
Well, we've gotta find out what's going on. Come on!
Okay, but if we're gonna take on those townies, we're gonna need a bunch of backup. Someone big who doesn't hate me yet.
Russell! He'll be at his house at Old Bullworth Vale.
And I went to get help from the one person that hadn't turned on me yet.
Only if Russell gets too destroyed.
What was he doing in there with that thing? Oh, I get the scooter, of course. We rode down to the townie's factory.
Damn! They're locked!
Ah!
Oh my god.
Uh-oh! This doesn't look so good!
Thank you, Russell. I won't forget your sacrifice. Then Zoe came to help show me the way. Zoe distracted some of the townies for me as I snuck by. Oh yeah, good distraction. She is helpful. And at the top, there were townies that I needed to beat up. He just hit his teammate with a brick. Getting the key card to go inside. Boom!
Just what I was looking for.
Give me the key card. You're down too. Okay, or you can go out with a bang. That's where I found Edgar.
Fun's over here, Jimmy.
It's really gonna make me use the ladder. What type of view is this? I can't tell what's happening. And I traversed my way down, finally reaching him. No way. So we dueled it out.
Nice try, kid. You'll need more than...
Oh my god. I can't pick up a shield if he just whacks me every time I try. Oh, give me this.
Perfect.
Yeah. How do you like it? Oh my gosh. Come back here, Edgar.
This is gonna be fun.
Why did I lose mine?
Using a pipe won't help.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, you like that? You like that? Oh. Get him. Yeah. I took down the townies leader, and I was right. Gary was behind all of this.
I hate that school. My parents couldn't afford to send me there, and now I'm stuck in this dump of a town. Gary said we make them all pay.
Wait a second. Gary? I bet he said the two of you would take over the school or some crap.
Hey, how'd you know?
Because he told me the same garbage. You're gonna help me make him pay for his lies.
Townie respect 100. Alright, let's go get Gary. When I left the factory, Zoe told me that the school had broken out in an all-out war.
School has broken out into a massive fight. Every gang and faction is fighting each other.
What?
Yeah!
So I went and saved Russell from the cops.
I don't know what to do, and I smell like meat.
No, Russell, where are you going? And returned to the academy.
Don't worry, Russell will get it.
We broke back into the school. It's chaos. Everyone's beating everybody. And I had to deal with each faction one at a time.
What the hell are you doing, Johnny? Why are you taking orders from Gary?
Starting with the greasers. Oh, let's go. No way, I just missed. Boom! Then I found the jocks burning stuff in the library. Boom! Get out of here. Up next, the preps.
Don't worry, boys. I'll deal with him.
Derby had some moves this time around. Oh god, he's good.
You're about to be burdened with a black eye.
No way! Yes! Sit down! Oh, I dodged that. Oh my gosh, Russell. That was amazing. And lastly, I found the nerds in the gym. What are they doing?
What were you thinking?
These guys have no health. Oh, that was so quick. I'll let Russell finish this guy.
I'm an intellectual.
Well done, Russell. Then I went to the main building and found Gary.
James, I've been waiting. Let the games begin.
So I chased after him onto the roof.
Gary!
Moron!
Why'd you do it, Gary?
Why not? I won! I tricked everyone!
Whatever. Let's finish this.
Jeez, Gary, how do I get across without him hitting me with shit? What do I do here? Oh, he didn't even throw anything at me. Then I swung to the side, dodging cinder blocks being tossed down. Oh my gosh, he's trying to murder me. What a dodge.
Just needing a friend.
Oh my gosh, dude. Gary, you are a psychopath. Also, can I just move a little faster?
While you were racing bikes, while you were playing at the carnival like a child, my plan was coming together.
This is your end, Gary.
Well, at least my mom doesn't make her living on her back.
You're dead!
No!
Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought we both died there. Oh my gosh, get up. And the final battle began. Gary, I have hobo training. Boom! Get up! Get up! Everything was on the line. Yeah.
Any regrets, Jimmy? Looking back.
Oh! You should have hung out with that hobo. He taught me all these moves. We kept dueling, crashing through layers of scaffolding.
After you're expelled from here, take off.
Boom! Oh! Until we fell through the final layer, straight into the headmaster's office.
Smith! I heard the whole thing! You're expelled! Come and untie me, boy!
Yes, sir!
So it was you who took on this monstrous little wretch, was it?
Yep. Well, no. To be honest, sir, I did have a lot of help from some friends. Like this girl Zoe, and a guy named Peter Kowalski, good friend of mine.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, well, he keeps quiet. He's kind of shy.
Shy? The boy must be a genius. Why, he should be head of the school.
Pete? Great idea. Now about that letter to my mother.
What letter?
Ooh, I'm back, baby. And that was the end of the game. But I still have to achieve 100%. Chapter 6, Endless Summer. The game entered into an endless mode where I could do everything I missed. So I started by finishing all the classes. Oh my god, she's laying down now. And I'd forgot to destroy the pumpkins and tombstones during Halloween. But the pumpkins were stored in the basement and the tombstones at the factory. So I took care of those next. I also slowly took care of the remaining errands I missed. You can hear him banging, is he in there?
You're supposed to not hit me right now!
While I ran around the map finishing all the collections. And there it is.
I think I'll keep this.
Viking helmet unlocked and rubber band ball. Where did it go? Whoa, I had to win at a game of keepy ups. Dude, Jimmy's got techers! And buy every outfit in the game, which cost way more money than I thought. Oh no, Aquaberry's putting me in. I did some more lawn mowing. You just gonna stand there and watch me do it? Could've just done it yourself. Then played every carnival game, rode on all the rides, and bought all the prizes. I'm gonna start with the scooter. Yo, this is sick. Then I got all the yearbook photos, which took forever, set high scores on the arcade games, and made my way out to the island, where there was a secret pirate I had to beat up. Then one of the longest grinds was winning every single bike race. I believe there was 14 of them. And after that, every single go-kart race. I think 8 of those. But a few of them were through town, which was pretty sick. This thing is moving. And after I finished them, I got my own go-kart. I really wish I had started with this. And I took it out for some donuts on the football field. And lastly, I completed 5 more rounds of boxing for the 100%. Overall, I had a great time playing Bully and interacting with the students. But the grind at the end did suck a little. This game's story was a masterpiece though. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this in the future. Thank you!